Shalom uvracha. Welcome back. We are now moving on to Mah Nishtanah. Mah Nishtanah halayla hazeh mikol haleilot. Mikol haleilot. Okay, enough of me. Right now, we are asking how many questions, kama she'elot yesh b'Mah Nishtanah. How many questions are there? So, does anyone have an answer? Yes, Tuva? Tova, yes. You are correct. It's one she'elah, only one question. And the question is, what's the difference between this special night of Pesach and every other night? And then we have four parts to this one question. So when you can ask your parents, how many questions are there that the children ask in Mah Nishtanah? And the answer is not four, but one. And there are four parts to this one question. Shebechol halelot anu ochlim chametz umatzah. Every other night we eat whatever we want. We could eat chametz, we could eat matzah. Halayla hazeh kulo matzah. This night we only eat matzah. Incidentally, what is matzah in memory of? Matzah is zecher la'avdut. Matzah commemorates the slavery, but we just said in Halach Ma'anya that it's lechem oni, it's poor man's bread. But guess what, friends? It's also zecher lecherut. B'ki b'chipazon yatzatem mitzrayim. You rushed out of Mitzrayim, and you didn't have time for the dough to rise, and therefore it also reminds us of the cherut. So matzah is zecher la'avdut and cherut. Next, shebechol halelot anu ochlim she'ar yerakot. Every other night we eat all sorts of vegetables. Now, by the way, this night we also eat vegetables, but there's a special moment where we eat halayla hazeh maror. We eat maror. We eat something bitter. Very strange. Why do we eat something bitter? So we know that this is zecher le. Yes, Azi, you are correct. Zecher le avdut. It's the zecher lechayim marim shel bnei Israel, the bitter lives of bnei Israel, and that's why we eat maror. Third thing, part C to the question, shebechol halelot. What do we do? Ein anu matbilim afilu pa'am achat. We don't even dip once. Now, yes, all of you who are big chips and salsa fans and avocado guacamole fans, so you join me in dipping your chips into the salsa and into the guacamole. But that is not a mitzvah, friends. Chaverim ma anachnu matbilim bepesach halayla hazeh. We are matbil shetei pa'amim. What do we actually dip? So one, we dip the karpas in the mei melach, okay, and that's zecher le'avdut, because of the tears, the dma'ot shel bnei Israel, that's the salt water, and also it is a vegetable, a simple vegetable, reminiscent of the yarakot pshutot shachalnu b'Mitzrayim, simple vegetables that we ate in Mitzrayim. So that's one dipping, and another dipping is the maror into the charoset. The charoset, of course, represents the chomer uvilveinim, the clay and the bricks that we built. So charoset kind of looks like that consistency, and that's the question of why we do that. Why is this night different in that way? The last one is shebechol halelot anu ochlin ben yoshvinu ben mesubin. You could lie down, or you could sit up during the year. But today, this day, you lean to the left, my friends. Okay? You lean to the left, and your parents can't even punish you for leaning at the Seder table because it's a mitzvah. So, what's the difference between this night and every other night? That is the question of Mah Nishtanah. Now, another insight. Ha'ara chadasha. Question. There was one more she'elah. There was one more part to the question of Mah Nishtanah that we used to ask during the time of the Beit HaMikdash. Shebechol halelot lo ochlim korban pesach. Anachnu ochlim. We eat roasted food. We eat boiled food. We eat barbecue food. We eat all sorts of foods. But this night we eat tzli esh. We eat roasted. We eat korban pesach. So we used to ask, why is it that this night we eat tzli esh, that we eat roasted food only, roasted meat, for the korban pesach? But we no longer ask that question because unfortunately we don't have a Beit HaMikdash. We're waiting for it. B'mher b'yameinu amen. That is another part to the Mah Nishtanah. What else do we got here? Let's see. So I'm going to look at my notes for a moment. And what does it mean, mesubin? This is important. Mesubin is the word heseba. Heseba means to lean. So anytime we're eating something that's zecher lecherut, like matzah, yes, Joshi, you're correct. So we lean. We lean to the left. Anytime we drink one of the arba kosot, heseba, let's add small, we lean to the left. If we eat maror, we don't lean. Why? Because it's zecher le avdut. So that's another important tidbit to know. That's all for Mah Nishtanah.